Hey, what's up? I'm Kyrie, and this is Blunts and Bourbon, the gentleman's vibe, where we have fun in our city, reviewing fine cigars and drinking exceptional bourbon. And we share it right here with you. So I'd like for you to hit that subscribe button. I thank you for tuning in. It's time to buckle up and let's enjoy the ride.
We puffin' Cohiba, sippin' on fine bourbon. I don't play for the leader. I'm a grinder, get to working while you moving like a tortoise. I'm more like fast forward. You think it's funny? I get straight to the money while I'm puffin' a Cohiba, sippin' on fine bourbon. Holla at some mamacitas, girl, that outfit fitting perfect, and I got what you deserving. I see it in your eyes. You need some relief, so let's ride. Front and center, baby. Give me front and center. Yeah, no, not that one either. There we go. Hey, there we go. What's happening? My cigar aficionados, you know who it is. It's your big homie Kyrie.
And it's Capo.
And this is Blunts and Bourbon, where we enjoy fine cigars and exceptional bourbon. And we share it right here with you. And today, Scorecard Thursday. We
are back.
We are back.
In season, all sports is either coming to an end or coming to a start.
Exactly,
so
man.
It's a beautiful story and a beautiful ending. So
yeah, why not start it on NFL draft night? You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
See, you got your Chiefs jersey on representing.
Yeah, I see you.
I got my championship hat on.
Championship jersey.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, you know how we coming through representing.
And we getting smoky.
Audio man got his Casey.
Oh yeah, he got his. He over there with it too.
So you know,
we in the game. We in the game.
Where we represent.
Exactly. So it's a great day, man. NFL draft day. NBA playoffs is kicking off, man. All kinds of sports going on this time of year. You know, we're gonna sit here and talk about it. We're gonna also talk about these sticks that we own today. These Florida San Andreas by Rocky Patel. Hey, can I get a picture of that real quick,
Another
man?
Rocky?
No, not that one. That's not that one. Over there to the right. See, I had a special delivery. I got a whole bunch of deliveries today, and I was taking a pic, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that pic in there.
Yeah.
You see them right there in that box, though.
Got to.
I got me a fresh box press 20 of those Florida San Andreas.
You know how I feel about them box presses.
Yeah, we was just talking about that yesterday.
For those who missed out, make sure you tune in every Wednesday. What You Smoking Wednesday on Blunts and Bourbon.
Yeah, we be live at Sherry's Executive Lounge on What You Smoking Wednesday doing pairings. And we bringing this scorecard back. We're going to be talking about sports, cigars, and whiskey. And we got the NBA draft going on. And we pairing this.
NFL.
I say NBA, damn. NBA playoffs, NFL draft. Draft night tonight is going all the way up.
Your favorite team is picking up the best of the best, you know what I'm saying, coming out of college, the collegiate. So it's always fun, you know what I'm saying? And also, it was also good to host, you know what I'm saying, to be a host. So shout out, you know what I'm saying, for Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, hosting last year's draft.
We hosted that draft. No, was that like a couple years ago?
Couple years?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah, couple years. Two. Yep.
But shout out to all the host cities, though, that hosting the draft. You know, the draft night is huge. It definitely brings a big economic change to the city, man. We definitely seen what happened to us when we hit that draft night, man. It was fun. It was a whole big-ass event going down there at Union Center.
Man, it was packed, man. Look, I wish I could have made it out there, but,
yeah,
you know, just wasn't my vibe. Maybe next time, you know.
I don't know. They had all kind of like funny stipulations to be able to attend. You had to register, and then you had to be selected, and all this kind of other stuff. I mean, it's cool. I know they got their process. They want to vet people out and make sure they ain't no criminals and crazies pulling up.
Right.
But at the same time, it was just like, dang, only a select few get picked then. But yeah, we here at Outlaw Cigar Brewery. If you don't know, man, This is where the Scorecard Thursday began. This is actually kind of where the whole journey with Blunts and Bourbon began, really, man, because I got a whole bunch of different interviews of people I met down here.
In this very
establishment, this very building. So it's been a long time coming for us to come back with this scorecard. We'd like to thank y'all out there for tuning in too, man.
Most definitely.
Everybody who's out there rocking with us on this Scorecard Thursday. So what we gonna do, man, like I said, we talking about sports, cigars, and whiskey. NFL draft is the big thing going on tonight. So we are going to talk about it. We're gonna go through maybe the first 10 teams. And of course, we're gonna talk about 15 in our team.
We can talk about the top 10.
Yeah, and see what they got the first 10 picks. So we're gonna see what they potentially could do. These top 10 picks can sometimes change an entire organization. And
in many ways.
In many ways. Actually, the whole entire first round. Mm-hmm. You get lucky in that draft. I mean, the first 3 rounds. Sometimes even a 5th or 6th, 7th rounder.
Even the 9th, you know what I'm saying?
What was Pacheco? He was a 7th rounder, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Isaiah Pacheco, man.
Yep, we seen definitely some good, great football players come out of later rounds, you know what I'm saying? So
Nick Bolton, 3rd rounder.
Yeah.
Chris Jones, 3rd rounder. Yeah, I think he was 3rd rounder too. Yeah.
Any from the hometown. So it's like, just within the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying, they believe in athletes that are bred from here. You know what I'm saying? That's collegiate athletes here. They believe in
They believe in that.
Yeah.
They definitely do. Let me get myself situated, man. Oh, bro, this stick, though. We're going to talk about this, too, because this mug is clapping. What you think so far?
Yeah.
It's got that San Andreas wrapper.
It got some flavor on it.
It got some flavor on it.
Flavor. So, I didn't pull it up.
And it's not spicy at all, bro. It's not spicy at all.
I might have to pull out my other. That one ain't gonna work. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
I got 2 phone. I got 2 phone.
One permit and one for the.
Bird. Yeah. So let's look at this, man.
Before I was having technical difficulties.
I
think we in the game now.
You got it together?
I'm good. So, to let everybody know, you know what I'm saying?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of some of the top headlines on NFL.com in regards to this draft. As soon as my phone do what it do. Jeez.
I think I'm gonna go ESPN.
I think their website is like overloaded.
Right, a lot of people online.
Yeah.
Looking, checking up, like a geek, trying to keep updated to see if anything's changing or happening. Be trading picks through that draft, man. The draft is crazy. That's why it's exciting.
So here's one of the top stories right now. Draft buzz. Jaguars could make a major move in round 1. And what would that be?
Uh-oh. The Jags.
So when they talking about the Jaguars, I don't give a damn. To be honest, nah. I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. They fired their coach. Trevor Lawrence has been subpar. Hey man, look right here. Look right here. You see it right there. Latest draft buzz. Yeah. We live right here in Scorecard. You see it, man. So, round 1. What are they talking about, man? What are they talking about? I'm trying to, I lost my freaking.
So, I mean, based on what I'm looking at on ESPN, best available, you know what I'm saying, for the draft is Abdul Carter from Penn State going first.
Abdul Carter?
Abdul Carter.
Nah, dog. The quarterback from Miami going first, dog.
Hey, this is what ESPN saying. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they wrong.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is
just... That's what ESPN is saying.
Hold on, man. I'm just,
predicting what will happen in route. Phil Yates.
I'm just saying it's probably the best available for that team, or what they think is the best available pick for that team. That's what I'm saying. Let me clarify where I'm getting my sources from.
Hey, speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
6'3", 250 from Penn State. What position?
Uh-huh.
Outstanding pass rusher, you know what I'm saying, with elite initial quickness.
That's the defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get level with offensive tackles before they are set. You know what I'm saying? He dips under blocks. You know what I'm saying? He runs through loops, bends inside without losing his balance, and then closing burst. You know what I'm saying? He's moved from linebacker to edge in 2024.
6'3", 250 pounds from
Yep.
Penn State?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 23.5 tackles for loss in 2024. So I'm saying, like, a shout out to Steve who wrote that letter. So
Yeah, shout out to Steve. So that's the Titans on the clock. That's the best available. Because the Titans, they got who?
who they got on defense?
I mean,
Up front, who in the box?
not nobody like him. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, he's young, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like having a young set of legs, fresh pair of legs, you know what I'm saying? Bring some juice back to that organization.
But they saying the best fit is Cam Ward, dog, the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is a league that needs quarterbacks, though.
It's a quarterback-driven league.
Yeah, man.
That's why it's either a quarterback or a pass rusher. Literally, you seen what happened to Pat in the Super Bowl.
Yep. Sad to see.
He couldn't breathe.
Sad to see.
Hey, he was like Tony Braxton.
Okay.
And I will never breathe again. Yeah, Pat, you better cut your hair after that shit, boy. Hey, you see Pat's new haircut?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
boy, look,
yeah.
he got a whole new. I better watch out, man. It's different when you start messing with your hairstyle and your look. You know what I'm saying? Look,
When time's looking grim, be the Grim Reaper.
man.
I got a feeling this is gonna be a scorched earth season. Pat gonna light their ass up as far as numbers.
So, look, Mohawk Mahomes is over with.
Mohawk Mahomes.
Look, this is a new season.
a new era.
A
A new era.
Yeah. Yup. We'll be back, though. He gonna do his thing. So next on the list, who we got?
So what's the draft order?
Uh,
I'm gonna do a draft simulator real quick.
oh, hold up. I found projections.
Let me see if I can do that. It ain't gonna work. The NFL mock draft simulator. So here's the order. On the clock is Tennessee, and you just mentioned they're gonna pick the defensive end. That's the best available.
Hey, I mean, like I said.
I think they'll take the quarterback. I mean, but they just picked the quarterback like 2 years ago. What's his name? Drake May?
Yep, they did.
Is that his name? No, that's the other dude. I think Drake May is hold on, man.
But they did draft a young quarterback though. But I mean, like I said, these past few years, this is a quarterback-starved league.
That's why I think they're gonna pick
Starved the quarterbacks. But yeah, I mean, you know, I always say dude
was getting tackled. Dude has been doing some stupid bonehead plays at Tennessee's quarterback.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Tennessee's quarterback has put out some of the most what the plays ever, bro. Like, what are you doing, dog? For real.
Hey, but he young. I mean, it's still etiquette to the game. So I mean, no matter what level you play on, it's making a smart play. You know what I'm saying? That's what coach is gonna do.
What's his name, dog? Quarterback Will Levis. I'm sorry, Drake May. I know you play for the Patriots, and you got a little more potential. But Will Levis, dog, this dude has been. Hey man, pull up some Will Levis highlights. Will Levis. It's spelled like Levi's.
Smell like Levi.
With no apostrophe though. Pull up a Will Levis bonacular play.
But like I said, if they do get Cam Ward, will he be trade bait?
Hell no.
I mean, depending on what you
I
know.
mean, I don't know.
When you got the first pick, you get. I mean, that's the chance to get what you want. You get what you want.
First of all, Mike Vrabel ain't their coach no more.
Yep.
Yeah, run that Will Levis highlight, dog. What you got for me? What you got for me? Show me a bonehead play. I know he got plenty of them.
Doing some.
We still working out the tech on this new scorecard that we bringing to y'all for this 2025.
No.
Will Levis for the Tennessee Titans, bro. Yeah. I had to apologize to Drake May from the Patriots because I called him, and he ain't him.
And he didn't make. I didn't see him make some plays. May out there making plays.
I'm just mad they got rid of Mayo like that. Okay, here go Will Levis. Look, bro, watch this.
You know why
watch
they did,
this.
though?
Look at it. Oh, you showing highlights, but I was talking about his bonehead plays. That's his lucky shit. That was a good pass, though.
It was.
That was a dime. That's why they might keep him. He actually threw a dime. But show that one play when he was getting tackled, he tried to throw a lateral, and dude ran it back for a pick six. Type in Will Levis bonehead plays. Literally. Google that real quick and see what we come up with. Cause I bet you something gonna pop up.
Get Cam. Cleveland
gonna get
Travis.
No, they're gonna get the DN
Think
to
so?
pair with Miles. Oh my goodness, that defense is gonna be so fucking scary.
I think he don't want to play there no more though.
No, he resigned. They gave him the bag, bro. They gave him the bag.
I remember the story. He was like, man.
Yeah, he didn't want to resign at first, but they gave Myles Garrett when they gave him the bag, dog. He's like, okay, I'm gonna just shut up and play football. His contract is he signed a 4-year, $160 million contract extension with the Browns, dog, with 123.596 guaranteed. Will Levis, here we go.
Running.
Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, let me get that interception.
Look, here we go.
Here we go, another one. Let me get that one. Double coverage. Here goes another one. Triple coverage.
Yeah, whoa.
Look at that.
What was you looking at?
Here comes another one. Pick six. I'm gone. Down the sideline, baby.
Fast,
Go another one. Let me get that. Overthrown. Here comes another one. Oh, tip. That's tip ball. I ain't gonna call that too much. That's tip ball. Against the Bengals at all people too. But that was just dumb. The safety right there, bro. Oh, triple coverage.
Came down storming.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Safety came down storming.
So that's why I think they're gonna pick the quarterback. You seen that? That's why I think the Tennessee Titans gonna pick the quarterback.
I mean, what you got to lose? You've been losing.
So back to the draft order. Who's second? We got Cleveland Browns. That's why I said they might take Travis Hunter, or they might take.
They can pick anybody, honestly. But it's what you need. What do they feel like they need? Because, after paying Myles Garrett that type of money, we know ain't no outside help ain't coming no time soon.
No time soon.
So, Cleveland Browns, hold on.
They need a quarterback. That's what they need. But
they just...
for real, Deshaun Watson, that just fell through.
Why ain't they get Winston? They had him, didn't he?
Jameis interception Winston? They might get Shador.
Mr. 30 for 30?
They might get Shador.
That's Mr. 30 for 30.
They might get Shador, dog.
Cleveland? His daddy ain't gonna let that happen. Let's be real. Cleveland.
He going to New York. Shador going to New York.
Yeah, bro.
Shador going to New York.
You gotta put him somewhere where they can market him at.
Cleveland, they gonna pick up the other defensive end.
And then look, how you expect them to market Shador and you got Myles Garrett.
Nah, Cleveland gonna pick up the other defensive end. What's his name again?
Abdul Carter.
Yeah, they're gonna pick him up. And then New York is gonna pick up the Giants. Damn. They're gonna pick up Shador. Excuse me. New York is gonna pick up Shador.
Nah, they gonna pick up
Shador going to the Giants.
They gonna pick up Giants.
New York gonna be Giants, dog. Not the Jets. They gonna be Giants with Shador.
Right.
Hey, man. I'm doing a lot of work here, bro. I fumbled the guard yesterday. If y'all seen that, if you didn't see it, go back. We're going to have a blooper reel, too. I fumbled the guard yesterday.
That's funny. Oh.
Ain't no shame, it happens.
Nah.
Man, this Patel though is killing,
It's
bro.
popping, especially with this pair. This pair is nice.
JD single barrel, not the Friday the 13th we was on yesterday, just another JD they got up here.
They got the Pats. Gonna go with an offensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? From LSU, Will Campbell.
Yeah. I can see that.
They need that. That's something that
we need that too. I wish we can get that, but
they need Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We've been good at picking up linemen in the draft.
Man.
For real. But yeah, New England, that'd definitely be a big plus for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Protect y'all quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He was scrambling just like Pat was.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully these organizations and teams can figure it out up in that front office and not make no bamboozle moves. You know what I'm saying? That's going to end up hurting the organization probably for the next 2 to 3
10 years. No.
Yeah,
for real.
Potentially, yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It
how
can get bad like
a bad
that.
draft
bad
can set you back some years, bro. For real. And that's all facts.
Look, money all messed up, can't do nothing. It's like, man, just
stuck. Looking like Cleveland.
Yeah. Right.
Got to pay a defensive end record contract, $160 million.
That's crazy.
$60 million.
Hey, these players say that I want to get paid for what I am worth.
Yeah. So what we're going to do real quick, man, we're going to take a quick little break, say what's up to some of our sponsors. Check out these videos I made for them, man. You know who it is.
Make sure y'all tap in to bluntsandbourbonshow.com. Check out the merch. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? Check us out every Wednesday and Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On all social media platforms, you can follow us.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. That's cool, Bob, right at 6:30.
I'm a different type of athlete. I believe being in tune with the mind, body, and spirit is major. According to science, cannabis provides significant benefits to athletes in both performance and recovery. Why wouldn't I? Studies have shown training with marijuana increases focus and motivation in the gym. Why wouldn't I? Others show how cannabis delivers a mental boost for athletes. Why wouldn't I? So when it comes to my choice of cannabis culture products, it's always major. Only Major Pack. Kansas City's first cannabis culture company. Rather pre-workout for motivation or post-workout for recovery. It's a major difference at Major Pack. Shop Major Pack products at majorpack.com.
Are back, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us on this Scorecard Thursday. You know what it is. It's Blunts and Bourbon, and it's your big homie Kyrie.
And it's Capo, you already know.
Yeah, man, we talking NFL draft today. So what we got right now, I'm gonna run through the top 10 picks according to Phil Yates in this draft prediction off of ESPN.com. Shout out to Phil Yates, man, the work he put in for putting out this list.
And when you catch up, we're going to pick up where we left off at.
All right. So number one, he got Tennessee picking up Cam Ward.
Okay.
Number two, he got Cleveland picking up Travis Hunter. We know who Travis Hunter is. You know who Cam Ward is. Number three, New York Giants. That's where we at?
Yep. No. We passed that. We on number
Abdul
4.
Carter.
Yeah, we said that.
That's who picking up Abdul Carter right there from Penn State.
You said who?
The Giants.
The Giants?
Yeah, bro.
They got the 4th?
Nah, three.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Number 4.
Okay. We said that.
Number 4, the Patriots. That's where we was at.
Yep.
Will Campbell.
Yep.
Offensive tackle from LSU.
Yep. All right, number 5.
Number 5.
Jacksonville.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. They getting Ashawn, dog.
Yeah, they got to.
And put him with Trevor Lawrence.
That'll definitely
Yeah.
open up some things, especially with their passing game, because it's not like, hey, Trevor Lawrence can get you the ball. He know how to throw that motherfucker. So it's just
He can deliver the pill.
Yeah.
He just need a consistent system. I think Doug Peterson was trying to run partial chief shit and then some new shit he was trying to create, so the shit wasn't working out right. And they didn't have the personnel,
and
you know.
And then also I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he came in starting as a rookie, you know what I'm saying, when you have multiple coaches, you know what I'm saying, early in your career, you know what I'm saying,
That's hard.
That can really stun your growth, you know what I'm saying.
And now he's on his third coach? He's about to be on his third coach.
And his fourth year?
Bro, that's tough.
That's tough, yo. No, there's no consistency there.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So it has to start somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. I mean, but Ashawn Gentry, bro, that dude.
Since we're on topic of coaches, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about these 1-year firing of coaches after one season?
That's bull.
You know
that means you never intended to hire the coach anyway. You just did that Rooney Rule stuff so you can. Come on,
we
man.
got a person.
That's some BS.
We got a person, but we don't believe in that person. But we give you like that's wrong.
He didn't really get a chance, man. OJ Mayo didn't get a chance with the Patriots.
Yeah, especially being a vet for them.
For them,
yeah,
but they wanted Mike. Dog, come on.
We know who they want. They're like, hey, come on, we waiting for you.
Yeah. So, number 6, the Raiders.
The who?
The Raiders.
Man,
They taking Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because ESPN saying they taking Armand Membu, if I'm saying this correctly, offensive tackle from Missouri.
Wow. That's that. So the Raiders is taking a tackle. It just depends on which
tackle?
one. Right. So with that in mind,
so it lets you know they got options. They got
that means
options.
that the tackle position may be deep in this draft, and hopefully the Chiefs can get us one.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Will Campbell going to New England if at the number 4 pick, and you got Armand, you know what I'm saying, potentially going to the Raiders, and who? And who else?
Kelvin Banks.
See?
So there you go, Kelvin Banks Jr. That's 3 different offensive tackles
already.
Potentially that could be second in the first 6 picks. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's all the big guys going. The
big boys balling.
They going first.
Get you a check, big dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you look, so the Jets, that's number 7. That's where we at.
Who you got?
Phil Yates is saying the Jets are going to pick Mason Graham, defensive tackle from Michigan.
Really? ESPN saying Tyler Warren, tight end from Penn State.
Wow. Interesting. I mean, the Jets need all kind of help anyway.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what? They defense, I mean, I'll say over the past 3 seasons is getting pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? On the defense, defensive side.
Their defense was better before they got Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. past few years, their defense has been one of those it's just their offense don't click. They ain't got the right pieces on the offensive side for them to do anything. But defensively, you're beating the Jets, but the Jets is still, you know what I'm saying, potentially playoff contenders. You know what I'm saying, even at how they was playing these last few years.
Man, it's crazy. I still don't see Shador picked yet, according to any of these experts.
Ooh, no top 10 for Shador.
Hold on. So now we at number 8.
Number 8.
See, I got the Panthers picking Armand Membo.
Ooh.
That's what I got. I got Carolina picking them.
Okay.
I mean, they need an offensive tackle too to protect Bryce Young.
Man, he be getting beat on.
Boy.
So at number 8 from ESPN, they got Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
Ooh, they went defense? Yeah, ESPN switched it totally up.
It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, opinions.
A lot of options.
Yeah,
a lot of options.
Options and opinions, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people are, hey, we need this, we can do this and make these moves and try to beef up offense, defense, special teams, you know, try to formulate something so they can potentially make a deep playoff run or just to get in the playoffs.
Get in the playoffs. Some of these teams are especially the top teams, the top 10 teams, these teams are all trying to get in the playoffs. They trying to make that, you know, game-changing or franchise-changing pick. They're trying to pick that person that's going to change the entire franchise. You know, moving into a direction where they can make the playoffs, make these playoff runs, and get into the Super Bowl. So where we at? Number 9.
Number 9.
The Saints.
Who you got?
Jalen Walker, edge/linebacker from Georgia.
Okay.
That's tough.
I like that.
Who ESPN got?
ESPN got Mikael Williams, edge, Georgia. So they'll let you know.
They picking somebody from G-Town.
Yeah, they trying to beef up their defense.
Yeah.
They got D-Car down there, quarterbacking.
Hey, and they just, I think, our guy, who was our safety?
Matthew.
Justin Reed just went down there.
Yeah, I seen that.
He just went down there. He joined Tyrann Mathieu down there.
That's gonna be cool.
I wish we could have. Man, Jay Reed.
Combo.
So he got his 2 rings. He got his 2 rings. Like, I'm going to get some money.
That's it. Look,
I'm going to go play with my dog down here in New Orleans.
Look, it's either you get the rings first and then you go get the money.
Or you get the money first
and you'll
trying to chase the rings.
Or you'll never see it.
I mean, that's what people doing. They chasing the rings. Myles Garrett said, man, I'm gonna take this money.
I'm gonna take the bag.
I'm gonna take the bag, cause that ring ain't guaranteed. Unless you would have came to the Chiefs and played with Chris Jones. Come on, dog. That would have been stewy.
That was a cheat code.
All right, let's go to number 10.
That would have been something they been trying to veto.
Yeah, they probably would have been hating on that one.
Yeah, they're like, no, this is the first
that's not happening. That's not happening.
First ever free agency sign veto. You vetoed a free agency sign.
Hey, like the NBA did the Chris Paul trade.
Man, look,
they hated on my Lakers so hard with that Chris Paul trade, bro. Because if Chris Paul would have played with Kobe, oh my Lord.
Always would have saw our finals from then on.
Bro, until he retired. Until they retired. Because all Chris Paul want to do is get the ball to somebody who want to shoot. And all Kobe want to do is shoot.
Kobe would probably still be playing.
Man, look.
They would have had Chris Paul.
Yeah. Number 10, Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Hey, man, I think I might do the Taste of Chicago this year. Try out Chi-Town, you know. Let me tapping in y'all city. But Yates got Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State. That's who Phil Yates got.
Ooh, now I got something on ESPN where it might be a projected trade where Indy moves up in the draft for the number 10th pick and they get Colston Loveland tight end from Michigan.
Wow. So basically, number 10 pick is gonna be a tight end. Because if Chicago keep their pick, they're gonna pick a tight end. But if the coach trade up, they picking the tight end. So your 10th pick is gonna be a tight end.
Indiana moves up, so yeah, it's some trade talking.
Well, let's jump down through here then, man. We got number 11, the 49ers as I undress my cigar. Just getting down here to this paper. Hey, bro, this one has been like a consistent burn. It's that box press, good draw. What you think? And these are actually really fresh. I actually just got these today, the whole box. You seen the picture right there. I just got these today.
Man, between the one we had yesterday and today, you know what I'm saying? When I clipped that tip, you know what I'm saying? Boy, it was fresh. Like, it was so soft.
Straight fresh, straight from out the box, man. Show them one more time. Show them one more time.
Shout out to Out the Box.
Shout out the box, man. My
Shout
cigar
out
plug.
Out the Box.
I got some other sticks on that picture too. Them Vegas 5s right there.
Shout out the Box kills.
I got 2 different Vegas 5s that we're gonna be talking about too. It's a cognac, like cask strength. Not cognac, but it's a cask strength. So it's been aged in a full strength barrel. And then that AAA Maduro on the bottom. We're gonna be talking about those coming up soon too. So be on the lookout for that. I'm starting to like Vegas 5 cigars. Show them that other Vegas 5 pick. That right there. That's a good stick too, bro.
Right.
I'm tapping in with 5 Vegas. I say Vegas 5. 5 Vegas. Them 5s is hidden. You know I'm a 5 guy anyway.
Old burger and fry eating.
But where we at, number 11?
Yeah.
That's San Francisco.
We gonna keep going.
We gonna keep going.
We might do top 15, top 20. We're gonna see what time permits.
So San Francisco, they are picking Mikael Williams, the edge rusher from Georgia. That's who they picking. Man, if they get...
you said San Fran?
Yeah, that's San Fran.
Oh, man.
Who you...
They beefing up on defense.
On the defense.
Okay, ESPN saying San Fran might go to Walter Nolan, DT, Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely
looking up on defense.
To beef up their defense.
Yep.
So they must be pretty confident, you know what I'm saying, with the quarterback and wide receivers and that core that they got.
Purdy?
Yeah, they believe.
Purdy?
They believe.
Hey.
I mean, San Fran believes, you know what I'm saying? He did go to the bowl.
He got them to the, it worked.
It definitely worked. So, you know what I'm saying, is they can figure something out. You don't definitely see them in the playoffs for sure.
He's an accurate passer.
Doesn't turn the ball over like that. You know what I'm saying?
You give him protection.
Give
him protection and some good weapons. And McCaffrey should be back too to full strength, hopefully. I hope McCaffrey back. I like to see a nice competitive NFL league.
One thing, and that's one thing they did struggle with last year was
injuries.
Injuries to key
players.
Key players, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Hopefully that'll turn out different for them this season.
Right. So number 12, the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry's World.
Jerry's World.
Jerry
Land.
They got, man, I hope I say this dude's name right. Tetaora McMillan, a wide receiver from Arizona.
Okay.
So since they short of offensive players besides CD Lamb, they need another wide receiver. Said he got good size. He's the only FBS player with more than 1,300 receiving yards in each of the past 2 seasons. And he's a good red zone target. So
Okay. All right.
that might help them out.
For sure. That's definitely a good plug on that.
Who ESPN got?
They got at number 12 for the Dallas Cowboys. They got Tyler Booker, guard. You know what I'm saying?
Offensive line.
Yeah, they say he's a bully guard. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be some much needed help to beef up the Cowboys line because Zach Martin's retiring. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that.
One thing you probably can say about Dallas Cowboys is one thing they do pride themselves on is they
offensive line. Yeah, I mean that's what they've been known for. When they got Dak, they had a beast of offensive line.
Before Dak
too. They've always prided themselves.
Romo was back there.
Oh man, Romo had all days. He had all day to throw. I wish Pat had that much time to throw. Jeez.
And he can't even run. Look, he got all the time in the world and can't even run.
Can't even scramble. Can't even think about scrambling.
Look, I'm telling you. I just let you know what teams and organizations what they horn their pride and joy as far as what they're
like the Cowboy way,
the
Patriot way.
Yeah.
How about
The
those
Armada,
Chiefs,
you know, the Armada, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs football. So the 13th pick is Miami. Looks like Yates got them picking Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan.
Miami?
Yeah.
Let me see who
ESPN got.
ESPN got. They got Miami going. Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan.
So they going defense some kind of way, cornerback or a defensive tackle. I definitely can see them going for a tackle because, you know,
that front
line,
that push,
that makes a difference.
I feel like
that makes a difference.
They're not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? They're not getting pressure to the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? When you're not doing that, you giving quarterbacks time to run.
And in today's league, if a quarterback has time to think, he's gonna eat you up.
It's a bad
eat you up. I mean, because you see it. The best quarterbacks, if they don't have time, Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl twice now, Tampa Bay and Philadelphia, no time. You see what happens.
Peyton Manning,
Peyton
Super
Manning,
Bowl, Cam Newton, Super Bowl.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I mean, you can go for days. You can go for days when you don't have time to throw that ball.
Bro,
it's gonna be a long day.
When the Giants beat the Patriots, who was that defensive line? Strahan.
Oh,
OC.
God.
Man, they Tuck.
They
had a stupid defensive line, bro.
Crazy.
Stupid.
Philly, when Andy was coaching, hit that deep, Javon Kirk, bro.
The defensive line just beat us. The defensive line just beat us, bro. With the rookie Jalen Carter. I mean, not the rookie, but the second-year player, Jalen Carter. And they whole defensive line, bro, they ate. Man, they ate against it, but they was in there. I'm eating.
Man.
Fingers is greasy.
Hold on.
You already know.
They not eating like that, though. They was eating, but they ain't like that, though.
Hey, be on the lookout for that. I'm sitting here with a major pack artist, man. One of the, new album coming out. Cigar album 2 coming out too as well, you know,
from one and only. For these projects.
Man, these projects gonna change the world. Gonna change the world. Let's jump to number 14, and then we'll hit 15, and then we'll talk about our team. Because we got about 6 minutes to go before we end this live stream.
Man.
So 14 is the Indianapolis Colts. I'm showing them picking Colston Loveland. That's who Phil Yates has his prediction. Colston Loveland, tight end from Michigan.
Were we at 14?
Yeah, 14.
Okay, so ESPN, if you was listening earlier, there was a trade projected, you know what I'm saying, a trade up for Indianapolis and in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So Chicago pick is Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle, Texas.
Okay.
To Chicago?
Yeah.
Caleb Williams?
They trying to watch your back, dog.
They trying to keep you for the long run.
Yeah,
so,
they want to keep you upright.
Yeah,
you got talent, son.
Yeah, they want
keep it up.
They want you to keep standing straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't keep be out there running for your life and taking hits forever. Your career just ain't gonna last that way.
No, it ain't. And at number 15, the Atlanta Falcons, they going with the edge. Mike Green, according to Phil Yates. What you got? What you got over there?
They got Jahai Campbell, if I'm saying that correctly, linebacker from Alabama.
Defense, some kind of way.
They beefing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they saying dude Mike Green, he's an edge rusher from Marshall. Hold on, bro. Can I read this again? Mike Green, the edge rusher from Marshall. Had 17 sacks last year.
Wow.
I had to look at that again. I'm like, hold on. He had 17 sacks when the Falcons' entire team only had 31 sacks last year. Bruh. That's why I was like, hold on, what? Am I reading this right? Bruh. Yeah.
That's a rookie of the year stat right there.
17 sacks.
Yeah, 17 stat. Yeah, that's a rookie of the year stat.
He out there like, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm flexing on him.
For sure. So
it's a flex.
Jahad Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Depending on who they draft, let me say this, depending on who they draft will be the first time in 4 years the Falcons will go defense in the first round.
I mean, because I got an edge.
And I got linebacker.
There you go.
So whoever
the
they
first
pick,
time the Falcons go defense in the first round?
In 4 years.
In 4 years?
4 years.
There you go. There you go. All right, so we got 3 minutes left. You know what it is, 3-3-3-3-3.
And to update y'all, the player that they did pick was D'Amico Ryans.
Okay. We about to jump down through this draft, though. And we going to the Chiefs.
Oh, wait. Before we get, all right, you go find them. I'm going to get them a quick update. 21st pick. ESPN predicts Shedeur Sanders.
Going where?
Pittsburgh.
Ooh!
That'll be.
Hold on, is Yates?
We got Josh.
Phil Yates got a Marion Hampton, the running back from North Carolina. I like what you're saying better. Getting Shedeur. Yeah.
That's shaking things up.
That's shaking it up big time.
Yeah, up in Pittsburgh, really. Cause look, Pittsburgh where the lights is at. There's lights in Pittsburgh.
It is. It's that East Coast.
You get out there, you make a name for yourself. Hey, you prove yourself to the Steel City. Hey, you can hang.
Yeah. All right, so we about to jump down here to our team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, you see it on the hat, on the jersey. You know what it is. Yates got us picking Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle from Michigan.
Defensive tackle?
Here's his reasoning. This is Phil Yates' reasoning for us picking Kenneth Grant. We lost Tershawn Wharton in free agency, and he would fill up a thinning defensive tackle room. Even though they are very two different kind of players, Grant is disruptive against the run and could slide in next to Chris Jones.
You know Chris Jones move all around.
Yeah. So if you got Chris Jones on the edge or right here,
he to your left or to your right.
And look.
And they working together.
Pick your poison.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
You know what I'm saying? Chris Jones going like, hey, I'm going left, I'm going right, you go right.
Yeah. Who ESPN got us picking?
For the 31st pick, ESPN got us also Kansas City picking up a defensive player, James Pierce Jr., edge from Tennessee. Had double-digit sack potential and tons of upside, the most of him sliding into the second round maybe.
Interesting.
ESPN predicts.
So, as you can see, the Chiefs going defense some kind of way.
Some kind of way.
A defense wins championships.
You got to disrupt the quarterback.
You got to.
You just have
because we couldn't get any pressure on
Jalen Hurts at all.
At all, bro. At all. And I think it's cheaper to get defensive tackles and edge rushers than it is to get offensive tackles. It's easier to get somebody to rush a quarterback than it is to get somebody to protect the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a hard job.
Bro,
protecting is a hard job.
Protecting is a hard, boy. Security. That's a hard job, boy.
Yeah,
you know
I need you make that wall and then make a wall. And then make a hole.
Right.
Look, that's two different jobs. I need you to make a wall and then the next play make a hole for me. Late in the game and we all tired. Look.
Right. I wish you could have got Trent Williams. Because, I mean, those type of dudes that are 6'6", 6'7", 300 pounds that's agile and nimble, rare.
That's beastie.
Yeah. So there you have it, man.
That was the
top 15 picks.
Plus the Chiefs.
You know
what I'm saying?
Straight from Blunts & Bourbon Scorecard, man. I like to thank y'all for tapping in with us.
Shout out ESPN. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Phil Yates for that for the information they provided.
The information that y'all gave us.
We definitely appreciate that so we can, share it with the people.
To all my Blunts & Bourbon aficionados, what you say, brothers and sisters of the league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you tap into bluntsandbourbonshow.com, like, subscribe, share to all social media platforms.
Yeah.
Hit us up on our email, you know what I'm saying? If you want to contact us, hit
Hey,
us
man,
up. Let
come
us
on,
know.
come on the show with us. We got 2 different shows we do for y'all. Blunts and Bourbon, we out here. We on What You Smoking Wednesdays, Scorecard Thursdays. We're going to be talking this all summer long.
All summer until the season's over. So stay smoky, my friends.
Hey, and one thing I want you to remember also, save this date. Coming up, we got the Sherry's Cigar Festival. Sherry's Classic Cigars Festival 2025.
Yep.
It's on May 30th and 31st. Man, it's a huge event. They boxing up under the bridge. It's gonna be premium cigars, live music, boxing, VIP lounge selections, table sponsorships are available. So man, make sure you go to sherrys.com and tap in with that. Sherry's Executive Lounge. What is it? Hold on. What's the website? www.sherryslounge.com.
Mm-hmm.
Rates will increase on May 1st.
So make
So
sure
you better
you get your ticket today.
Yeah.
Right now, because tomorrow ain't promised.
Hey, we gonna be there. You should be there. Major Pack gonna be there. They boxing under the bridge, man. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be four fights, bro. Four fights, 4 exhibitions, dog. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in on that.
Yep, locally.
Yeah. Shout out to Jason at Sherry's.
Shout out, brother, man.
And shout out to Kendall at Outlaw.
At Outlaw.
Where we at right now.
Our brother, we appreciate y'all so much for what y'all do for us. And I think this is it. Anything else?
We out, man. Watch these
off.
commercials. We signing off. Hey, check out the draft. Tap in with us next Wednesday.
Next Thursday. Peace.
Peace.
I'm a different type of athlete. I believe being in tune with the mind, body, and spirit is major. According to science, cannabis provides significant benefits to athletes in both performance and recovery. Why wouldn't I? Studies have shown training with marijuana increases focus and motivation in the gym. Why wouldn't I? Others show how cannabis delivers a mental boost for athletes. Why wouldn't I? So when it comes to my choice of cannabis culture products, it's always major. Only Major Pack. Kansas City's first cannabis culture company. Rather pre-workout for motivation or post-workout for recovery. It's a major difference at Major Pack. Shop Major Pack products at majorpack.com.